This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Ready? Focus. Lock in. Buckle down. From the Great Lakes to all corners of the globe, let your passions shine with purpose in your zone. Yes, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is In Your Zone, brought to you by INCRadio Northern Midwest. I'm your host for this afternoon, Gabriel Romero from the local congregation of Bloomingdale, Illinois, in the district of Great Lakes. We're glad to have you with us, wherein we continue to find and learn more about the passions and hobbies and interests of our brethren here in the district of Great Lakes. And before we introduce our guest for this afternoon, make sure to leave your comments and your shout outs in our YouTube live chat. And you probably see soon down below, you'll see what the topic for our discussion is. But let's actually take this time right now to introduce our guest through our focus segment. All right. So joining us this afternoon, and not alone not alone for our broadcast. We've got Jeff from the local congregation of Chesterton, Indiana, with us, and I think we could see. Yeah, he is not alone, and we have a. If we can go to our grid view, we could see everyone there who's joining him there in Chesterton, Indiana. So let's say hi to everyone in Chesterton, Indiana. Brother Jeff, good afternoon. Okay, let's see if we'll have him get unmuted. There
Good
you are.
afternoon, everybody.
There you are.
Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon
good
to
morning,
you.
and to all over the world watching the INC radio.
Yes. All right. So you could see here with our overlay now, we now know, and for those who see our thumbnail, that we're going to call you for today our pickleball expert, our pickleball coach. We know everyone knows now. I think it's continuing to grow about this sport and the love for pickleball. So let's go back. I wanted to go to the beginning. And how did you first learn about pickleball, and how did your interest grow?
So, in the first place, like right after pandemic, that's why I get interested in playing pickleball. So, I was one of the park walking by together with my friends, and then we saw this sports. That's like, hey, is that sports like something growing bigger, or how we gonna play this one? So, I get interested to it. We try some couple of games on the park, and then of course the sports is it has the elements with the badminton, table tennis, and then it also have the way you handle the sports like the racket sports nowadays. So I mean it's a fast growing sport.
And so were you like, did you play similar sports before pickleball? Like you mentioned tennis, racquetball, badminton. Did you play similar sports like
I do,
that before?
yeah, I did play a recreational game with table tennis.
Okay. Table tennis, a bit smaller than
Yep.
pickleball. And I see
Yeah.
you have some of the equipment with
Yes.
you. Could
So with
you quickly
pickleball,
yeah.
yeah, we always notice that what equipments are you using? So we have what we call this a paddle. So I know for tennis we call it racket, and then so we have different types of paddle when you are playing pickleball. So I mean there's the thickness itself. Like let's say you have the power already, so you probably need a 16 millimeter with the paddle so that you have the control when you are playing pickleball. But let's say you need you don't have any more power but you want like more pop, so you some of the players they use like 14 millimeters, so it has like a lot of pop when they're playing pickleball.
Okay. What would you recommend then for a first time or beginner? Does it
So
matter?
it doesn't matter for the beginner. That's I always say they should have try so every paddle before they're gonna stick into a the paddle that they want to use it. If they want to use 16 or 14 millimeter on their paddle, so make sure that they be comfortable and they get used to it when they're playing it.
I see. So, I mean, not only, as we've learned when talking to you before, you're not only just a pickleball player, but you're
Yes,
also a certified coach. So
yes,
why did
I'm
you
also.
or how did you get into coaching?
So I did do coaching because while playing recreational games, my passion is of course to to educate everybody, not only the kids but also for the elderly. So I try to elevate, of course, the regarding playing pickleball. So I did join one of the certification program in the United States also, but it is also known the whole entire country. So if you're going in the Philippines or other certain countries. So you'll be certified to teach, pickleball itself because not everybody know how to, play pickleball, basic one. So we must have to educate everybody with this type of sport.
I see. Oh, that's really cool that you've decided to take up coaching. Where have you been coaching those brethren there in
Yes.
Chesterton? I'm pretty sure you have.
In fact, I do have all my, my students here. So everybody, we do at Chesterton, we have some activities that we do like a pickleball clinic with our brethren.
Okay. And if I understand too, like it's not just an indoor sport. Like there are courts indoor and outdoor. Are there any differences between indoor
I
and
mean,
outdoor courts?
the difference playing outdoor, of course, you have the wind itself, the factor, the
Mhm.
environment factor. Unlike you're playing indoor, so the environment is controlled and the lighting, and of course, there are some facilities that they offer a lot more pickleball courts rather than the parks itself.
Okay. And I've always wondered, are the courts made of the same material? Because I know tennis, right? You have your grass courts or your clay. Are are pickleball courts all made of the same
They're
material?
made like the hard courts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can compare. We got Elsam there with us too. Like we can compare the differences between you know pickleball, tennis. There are some similarities between them. So would you say that Brother Jeff, that someone who's played tennis or racquetball would have an easier time to learn pickleball? You think?
I mean, they could easily learn pickleball. Number one, they already have the basics.
Okay.
And then the next one is for pickleball. The true thing here is you have to play, softer games. You don't have to hit hard, and you have to be patient when you are, doing the dinking, what they call through around the pickleball court.
Okay. So I guess that leads into the next question. But if there are those who haven't picked up a pickleball racket or like they're it's their first time learning about the sport, what advice would you give to someone who's interested in learning more?
I mean, they will start, with the basic ones, learn how to handle your racket, how to hit the ball, not too hard, and then I would say be comfortable playing with the players that already been experienced wise because that's how we learn when it comes to your novice coming from a new sport. Of course, everybody will help you to learn the sports itself.
Okay. So um I could see that it looks like, judging from the audience there, that everyone there has played pickleball at some point, if I'm not mistaken. So,
Yes,
I mean, it looks like, and it's a sport for all ages, you could
yes.
say. So, why do you think pickleball has this appeal for the young ones and for those who are older and
I mean,
maybe more knowledgeable in these sports?
yeah, because this sports is I should say you could play like for the younger ones, like for kids up to the elderly, because you could mix up playing with this one. So you go at the park, you could play. I mean, gender doubles, mixed doubles. So you could play with your kids, you could play with your grandma and your grandfather playing pickleball outside, and then the mere fact that you are playing pickleball, it's like more on your, the physical aspect itself. You are already learning your, the social interaction, your lesson, your stress, and then at the same time, together with your friends and your family, you can play together with this pickleball.
Nice. Oh, I love hearing that. And we've had Unity games with pickleball in the past, and I hope that we do get to see more. And maybe a coaching session with you with you for everyone in the
Yep.
district. But
Yeah,
how
I
does
would like to
everyone
do
in
that.
Chesterton feel about that? You guys, everyone agrees with that? Everyone
Yep.
in Chesterton, a nice coaching session with Brother Jeff there with pickleball. And I know in my local congregation too, there are many who play that sport. So I'm sure we can an overall pickleball tournament will be in the works. I hope. I
Yeah.
really hope so. Any last pieces of advice for anyone who wants to learn pickleball?
I mean, don't be afraid, when you are going to the courts. Be yourself when you are playing with, advanced player or an intermediate player. I mean, pickleball is for everybody. I always tell them, like, when you talk about pickleball, you always think about fun.
Yes. Yes, and it does sound like a lot of fun from the way you're talking about it, and you do know a lot. But let's see if we can test the knowledge of everyone else in our next segment, which again we are calling Lock In. All right. So, with us again, I mean, you see him on screen. Elsom's back to learn more. I mean, I feel like over the past couple of broadcasts, like we've learned a lot, Elsom. You and me both about
Yes.
music, about space, and today we're gonna learn about pickleball. So we're gonna test your knowledge. I've got some questions here for Elsom, and for
Mm.
those who want to play along in our YouTube live chat and in the audience there in Chesterton, you can. I feel they'll do really well. Actually, they've been playing. I guess Elsa, have you played pickleball at all?
I have not. I haven't. I can't say that I've even watched like a pickleball game. I've just seen some people play it. Like
Okay.
it looks very similar to like table tennis or like just regular tennis. It's kind of like
Uh,
like to me it looks like kind of like an in between regular tennis and table tennis.
well, we'll learn more about the sport as we go through our questions. Some of the questions because I'm pretty sure like 30 minutes isn't going to be enough time to learn as much as we want about
Hmm.
pickleball. So let's dive into the first question. And again, Brother Jeff, once Elsom gives his answer, you can elaborate more on if it's the right or wrong answer and why. So the first question, again, um, we'll start with some short answer. The first question: when you serve, Elsum, we
Hmm.
have places on the other side of the court. Where should your ball land? Where should it land? There's a
Let's
right
see
place it
here.
should go because it can land anywhere, but where should it go?
I mean, I would say like definitely, and I know all sports have this. Like they have like kind of like a line, like
Mm-hmm.
where and I'm just basing this off like the other sports that I know, which is like tennis, badminton.
Right.
It's like I'm guessing like probably inside, inside the line
Can you
or
be more
anything, or
specific than inside the
I
court?
haven't. I'll be honest. I haven't seen what a pickleball court looks like, so I don't know what. Like I don't know, like if there's sections, but if it's similar to badminton, I know there's like
Okay.
sides
Okay.
to it. So I'm guessing like there's probably also like a line that's not like too close to it, but like I would
Um,
say kind of keeping it kind of like at the center of like where they would be like on their side of the court.
Okay. Let's have our coach answer that question. Where should your ball land after your serve?
I mean, you're too close on that answer, but the pickleball, it should be landed diagonally to the receiver.
So again,
Mm,
it should not land across from you, but
Yep, to the
diagonally.
diagonal.
diagonally.
Okay. Knowing me, I'll probably hit it
Hmm.
across and then. Okay. Next question. Excuse me. Okay. This is another short answer question. There are you kind of I mentioned it maybe, but there are different areas of the court in pickleball. there is an area in which you can't volley. What is
Mhm.
that called? And we it is also the name of a room in your house.
Hmm. It's okay. I'm like kind of like just basing it off like that second question. The name of a room in
That's
your
probably
house.
easier. So I
Oh,
can.
what would it be? I feel like logically restroom because like just no, just the word rest. It's like
I, I
probably
get your logic.
implies it's an area you can't
I get your logic.
follow.
Uh,
But is
are,
it? Is
are
it?
you locking that in though,
Yeah,
Elson?
I'm locking that. I'm locking that answer
All
in.
right, brother Jeff. What is that?
I mean, this is our mom's favorite always. It's always be the kitchen. Yep.
Okay, there you
Oh,
So we
it's.
call it kitchen, or we call it on the rules of pickleball, it's the non-volley zone.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
I mean, you could volley on that one as long as the ball it bounces on the kitchen, and then you could stay on the kitchen as long as you want, as long as they won't hit you by the ball. That is the receivers returning the ball now. Yeah.
Mm.
go. All
Can I
right.
ask why it's called a kitchen?
Well, I think that during that time, because they want to be part of it. So instead of telling it like, hey, it's an NVZ or non-volley zone, it's better to understand or maybe quickly, I mean, reminded by the players like, oh, it's the kitchen. So every time you go to the kitchen, of course, you don't want to be on a fire, right?
Ah,
So
Mm.
there's what they call like it's a firefight every time you go in the kitchen.
Ah, okay.
yeah. Every time I cook too, it's a
Yeah.
disaster. So on to the next question. These may be a little easier to answer. Yes or no questions, just to make it simpler for everyone. When serving Elsum, you can only serve underhand. Yes or no?
Hmm. I mean, I would say I'm partial to say no because I feel like there's a lot of different kinds of like serves, because
Right.
again, basing it off like the other similar sports that I know, like
Yeah.
badminton, tennis, like there's a lot of different serves for those
Hmm.
as well. So I'm guessing pickleball is the same. Then it also has like a lot of different serves. So I'm
Different
gonna
serve.
say no in terms of like you can only serve with like an underhand.
Okay.
I don't think
Locked
so.
in.
Yeah, I'm locking in with that.
Okay. Brother Jeff.
So with pickleball, you can only serve underhand.
Ah.
Yep,
Oh.
Oh.
it's underhand serve. You could do spin as long as it's underhand.
Also, yeah, there is different kinds, but it's all underhand
Yeah,
serves.
it's all underhand and it's below the waist.
Ah. Okay. That part too.
It's below the waist when you're hitting the ball. Yeah.
Got it.
Mm,
Okay. Elsum, you're not doing too
I
well.
know. I'm not,
We
I'm not doing too well today.
yeah. How are the brethren in Chesterton doing? Are they 3 for 3 so far? I hope so.
Yep.
Okay, yes.
They are.
Saying yes. All right, next question. Okay. Um, okay. This is on the other side of the court.
Mhm.
This question. So when you receive the serve, you have to let it bounce before you hit it.
Mm.
Yes or no?
I'm gonna say yes because I heard it earlier. I heard it earlier, like with like the one about like the kitchen. Like yeah, to let it bounce, and I'm gonna say yes. I don't really have a basis for like my answer, but I am guessing that it's a yes.
Okay. I think we saw some support from the audience. Yeah, but brother Jeff, is he right?
Yeah, it should be bounce. There's what they call like a two bounce rule. So when the server hits on the diagonally on the other receiver, so it should be bounce. That's the first bounce, and then before you volley, the server should have to let the ball bounce on their side too, and then you could play. As long as you already have the two bounces, you can do the volley already.
Mm. Okay, I got 1 point.
You got one.
You got one.
You got one. So that's a 25%. Okay. Let's see if we can bring that up to 40%. Two out of two out of five. Next question. Another yes or no. When the other team serves, you can score points.
I'm honest, I didn't quite really understand this question. Like, wait, how? Like, cause I was like, how do you score when they serve?
So like in volleyball, right? Like if they're the ones serving, but you hit it into their court, you get the point still, right?
So like if you hit it back,
Yeah.
then
But I'm
yes,
using
I would.
volleyball example because I know a little bit more about volleyball. So can you apply
And
that
if
to
that's
pickleball though? Yes or no?
that's a question, but uh, I'm gonna say yes, say yes, because I feel like yeah, if you hit it back and it lands on them, like let's say it already like it
Hmm.
bounced and they weren't able to like hit it back, then
Then
I'd
you should get the
say
point.
yes, yes. Okay, I'm locking in on yes.
Okay. I want to see what the audience says first in Chesterton. I want to see if he's right from them. No,
No, guess
I
I
see
was wrong.
there's thumb down. So Brother Jeff, officially give
Yeah,
the answer here.
yeah. For the pickleball, the only one who gets the score if you follow the rule is the one who serves. So,
Hmm.
so the one who serves, they're the one who gets the point. But there is a catch here. If you are playing the MLP for the pickleball, so they last year they still doing the rally score. So they could
Okay.
score even though the server gets the point, and then the receiver, if they hit like on a good part of the court, they could score still. So that's what they call a rally score with the MLP. But they changed it already. So the new rule right now with MLP and the pickleball is the only one who gets the point is the one who serves.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you're half right, I guess. Awesome. Depending on the type of play, but
Yeah.
rally play. Yeah,
Point five, point five.
you got point 0.5 points there. Okay. We're gonna end this segment though with a bonus question. This is just more of a cool fact that I learned about from Brother Jeff earlier. So actually, if you didn't know, there are different types of pickleballs used for outdoor and indoor play. And one of the differences between them is the number of holes in the pickleball. And which one has more and why?
Okay, this one I kind of actually know because I looked up like before this topic. I looked up what pickleballs look
Oh,
like because I don't know.
you did homework.
I
Okay.
didn't know,
I see.
and I found that yeah, I found that there's like an outdoor and an indoor. Although I can't remember how many. I
Okay.
can if I'm remembering correctly, an outdoor one has more but like smaller like holes just to make it like easier to like because taking wind and other factors like into like into account like I feel like yeah, if I'm remembering this correctly, the outdoor one has more holes but smaller holes, and the indoor one has larger holes and fewer like
Okay.
holes.
Makes sense. Brother Jeff, the answer?
You're correct, brother. So this is the outdoor ball. They got like a 40 holes, and then you got a 26 holes for the indoor ball.
Uh,
So with the
Mm.
holes, probably it's like more aerodynamically with the outdoor balls because a lot of factor, when it comes to the outdoor play.
okay. So your reasoning was right on too, Elson. So like what you were saying, aerodynamics again a big factor, especially in outdoor play. That's why you need more of the holes in the outdoor type of
Mhm.
pickleball. So I'd say maybe you you maybe redeemed yourself there from the beginning.
I
Yeah.
would say what like what that was like what 2.5 out of like 5.
Okay, I'm sure. How did our audience? I'm sure audience 100% there in Chesterton. Yeah. Okay. Looks like they all got all right. They should be the they should have joined you, brother Jeff, on the on speaking, yeah, because they know a lot, and it's awesome to see that you've been able to coach everyone there in Chesterton, and they not only do they enjoy the sport, but they do learn a lot, and which is very cool to see. So thank you for speaking on
Thank,
pickleball, Brother Jeff,
yep,
and
thank
to
you for
everyone there
having me, sir.
in Chesterton. We're glad to see all the support there.
Yeah.
But we're not done learning just yet, Elsa. Am I correct?
Yes. So for our buckle down segment, our as usual, our CSE department is going to be teaching us how to sign a word in ASL, and the word that they are teaching us today is going to be pickleball. So let's learn how to sign the word pickleball.
this is Alexis from the CST or the Christian Society for the Deaf, and for the sign of the week, we will be signing pickleball. To sign pickleball, what you'll first do is sign the letter P. So for the letter P, you'll take your index and middle finger out like this, and have your thumb touch your middle finger like this. Make sure your middle finger is bent slightly forward. It'll look like this from the side. And what you'll do next is turn your hand downwards like this. So this is the letter P. The next part of this sign requires to sign the letter B. So to sign the letter B, you'll have all your fingers out like this and have your thumb bent slightly against your palm like this. So to do the full sign for pickleball, one more time.
This is your song.
Thank you to our CSC department for teaching us how to sign pickleball. And again, we want to thank Jeffrey and
Thank you.
the Chesterton, Chesterton for joining us in today's show. Thank you for joining us. And we do want to say, before we end our show, we do want to say a happy anniversary to the local congregations that celebrated their anniversaries this month. We have Sterling Heights, celebrated September 5, Chicago North, September 24, and September 23. The very locale that's joining us today, Chesterton, celebrated their anniversary as well. So congratulations to everyone. And of course, we do want to say our special thanks as well to the people who make our show possible. First off, to our district ministers here in Great Lakes, Brother Arthur P. Agag, our Assistant District Minister, and Brother Elmer A. Sarmiento, our District Minister. And of course, a very special thanks to Brother Wally Taray, our INC Radio Station Manager, Brother Angelo Iranjo V. Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister, and most importantly, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Executive Minister. Thank you for making our show possible. And thank you to everyone who has tuned in with us today. And remember, in your zone is where you shine the brightest. We will see you guys again next weekend. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Mhm. Bye.